So I found out today, or no, it was yesterday. I went out to Casey's because I have a nicotine addiction problem, and I use Rogues exclusively because I like flavor, not the taste of paper with like what can only be described as a pinch of flavor that immediately goes away. It's like if you were to put something that was like a scratch and sniff in your mouth. It has that flavor for a quick second, and you're like, I got a wad of paper in my mouth.
It's the zebra stripe gum of the nicotine pouches.
Good. Yes. And what I have now are Rogues, which are the fucking everlasting gobstopper of nicotine, and guaranteed 100% to give me cancer probably. But I love the flavor; it's beautiful. So I'm buying these. The guy goes for Zyn first. Like, no, I don't want that. I want citrus Rogues. So he's like, oh, we don't got those. And I go, fuck it, never mind. I'll go someplace else get them. Mm-hmm. Comes over to me and goes, you a cop? What? And he goes, are you at least in the military? That's the only people that buy these. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, you're getting profiled, dude. You're stealing fucking valor via cans of fake
I gotta have my military ID on me now to buy this, so it's all above board.
Yeah. Oh, that's how you know Rogue's a psyop, dude. Only military members and police people are buying them.
That's how you know they're legit, man.
Yeah. If you can fight back the ability to suppress a family of 4 getting folded in a car by a semi via Rogue dip, you know it works. That's how you fucking
If you can escape New York on an e-cycle, Rogue's for you.
If you're a sharpshooter who's light on his feet through Central Park, Rogue is for you. Go rogue on the healthcare system by going rogue in your mouth.
And with your color-changing backpack, there's no amount that you can't carry.
Yeah. Rogue, now accepting Monopoly money as payment.
Yeah.
That's actually their coupons is Monopoly money.
Hell yeah, dude.
You just bring Monopoly money into Casey's for Rogue, they'll accept it.
Yeah, you just need the orange 500s.
Oh, man, dude, that's rough getting. But let's be honest, Nathan. The bigger our beards get, the more cop face we get. It's bad for both of us. I don't know why that happens to us, but we just look like we represent
high. The bigger your beard gets, see, you don't have this. I got a kid, so she told me flat out, it's like, she did one of those apps. I was like, well, here's what you'd look like without a beard.
Oh.
AI takes your beard and goes, you don't have a jawline. So all of a sudden, and it just...
It makes you fat. That thing's not a beard eraser. No, it's a fat facer.
It assumes your beard is only like 2 millimeters long. It's weird because it's like, no, that's all skin right there. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
She showed it to me, and my own photo went wabba doo boo boo one solo.
I didn't know I was a thumb walking around. This is bullshit.
Oh, yeah, dude, it turned me into Kurt Angle. Fuck.
Perk Angle or Kurt Angle?
Oh, Perk Angle. Yeah.
Perk Angle, dude. Let's fucking go. The best era of Kurt Angle?
Yes.
Where he didn't even remember his matches. That's how fucked
But he remembered he broke his freaking neck.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I did one of those apps on Snapchat, and I did it to myself, and I was like, now I know I don't look like this. Like, they made my cheeks fatter. Like, why do I have chipmunk cheeks right now?
Yeah, it's
my
pretty
beard
swell.
Doesn't slim my face. If anything, it makes me fatter. Like, I know what my beard does.
And I know what it's doing. This fucking app is looking at it and telling me, well, on average, Americans are fat.
Yeah. If I was in Europe, this thing would be making me look fucking cool.
Well, unless I was smiling.
Of course, they can't grow beards in England. You ever seen an Englishman with a beard? They don't have them.
That's why we're Irish, baby.
Yeah. So it's, those beard apps make you fucking look bad, dude. Though you got to stay away from those things. They also do a bad job of putting a fake beard on people. You ever seen do that?
No, I've seen the mustache one, which is comically hilarious because they give you the vaudevillian mustache, but it doesn't even look real. It looks like one of those
vaudevillian or Hitlerian? And which one did you?
Vaudevillian. It's got the curl, so you can pull it out and twist.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had never heard that term before. I thought you just mixed up vaudeville with Hitler.
No.
We're like, Hitlerian mustache. I was like, they're putting fucking Hitler mustaches on people? I was like, Snapchat's getting wild.
Yeah, man. Charlie Chaplin's got a bad name.
Yeah. Yeah, they also have you ever done the old person face one? That one actually feels like weirdly accurate.
Yeah, that one looks weird.
Yeah. That one, it feels like you're steering into a Black Mirror episode. It's not good.
Yeah, that's the new way of catfishing. Be like, look in here. See, that's what you look like.
Right. I thought the guy was asking you if you were a cop because he thought you were like a secret shopper. Because they do that to make sure people are IDing people.
Okay.
So that's where I thought this was going. But this guy just was straight up profiling for profiling's sake.
So this is a kid, we'll just say he's a little unique in the way he approaches things.
He's got some nail polish, if you know what I mean.
No, he's just unique in his thought patterns.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he's got that way of thinking about him. He's just like, he's just made a very astute observation and just went, "You're one of them."
Your boy's unique, Mrs. Gump.
Yeah. Unique New York.
Yeah. Dude, honestly though, like gas station people are profiling and they know what customers buy which products for sure.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably a pretty accurate description. And it's also because Joe Rogan is like he doesn't sponsor Rogue, but he talks about him all the time.
Oh, he does?
Cops and military. Yeah, he that's what he throws in. He likes the Rogue pouches too.
They rule. The flavor lasts forever.
So I've just heard him talk about it on the podcast before, and you know for a fact that like every cop and bro and UFC fan is listening to Joe Rogan, so they're for sure like, if Joe likes it, I'll go get it. That's exactly what's happened.
I went from, like I said,
Bumped up sales.
I'm telling you what, dude. It was like having a bunch of paper in my mouth. I was just looking for a straw to spit at the teacher with the Zyn to go to this. I'm like, oh,
that's actually a pretty cool thing to do with Zins, though, is the fact that you can then chew it and turn it into a spitball.
Yeah, you don't even need to chew it. You can actually get one of those boba straws that are just like anti-tank straws and just thump.
They're the mortar tanks of fucking straws.
They really are. It's like, oh, you really need to get the job done?
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, bring back spitballs, dude. I love dude, I feel like post-pandemic, like at first, like kids were definitely not shooting spitballs because they thought it was like, what is it, biological warfare. But I bet you spitballs have made a hard comeback since the COVID has finally gone. Like people have cooled off with that. I guarantee you, they're all the rage again back in school.
Yeah. No, it was funny though because the next place I went to, I had to go to another Casey's and I just bought a log of these so I don't have to keep searching. They actually asked for my ID. I thought that was funny. I'm like, damn, okay. And that's like, this is a lot easier when you only had to be 18. Apparently that's a magic word for I'm old as shit because she goes, you're good.
Yeah. It's because, the age has gone up to 21.
Yeah, I was just like, that's so much easier when I used to smoke while I was 18. Like,
yeah.
You're good.
And then she's like, oh, you're 18? You smoked when you were 18? Oh, man.
Oh, damn, times have been hard.
I haven't heard about them changing the date to 18 to 21 since 1920.
Yeah, oof.
You might as well have been talking in that kind of accent. I'm going into your local haberdashery here to get myself some Rogue. I like to put a little stiff up in my upper lip, you know what I mean?
I'm looking to be a dasher. Stop. Rogue. Stop.
Oh, that's so funny that you just brought up being 18. I thought I figured again, like this was about to lead to another one of those like sting things where it's like people trying to bust gas stations for selling tobacco to minors.
That's because I said I dream of rain. Hey, yay, yay, yay.
I started singing
Fields of Gold. I started singing Roxanne, and they knew what was up.
Yeah, I was gonna say Savage Garden. I was gonna start singing Savage Garden, and all of a sudden they're like, "You're good."
Sir, can you please not quit singing Truly Madly Deeply? I don't want you to be our everything. I want you to get the hell out of here.
Ooh, I'm down to find out.
Can you tell me where your Chicka Cherry Cola is?
Oh, this guy's ancient.
Yeah. Oh, God, he's like a vampire. He's so old.
I didn't even know they made this model anymore.
Sir, have you gotten a software upgrade anytime?
Do you know what Chapel Ronin is by chance? Kids not compute. Does not.
You said Dave Chappelle wrong.
Call back. Man, that's rough though. That's a tough. That's tough for that. You got called a cop though. You never want to get called a cop.
Well, it was funny
as much
that
as
that's
they're
how
heroes,
he came
you
back.
also don't want to be associated.
It was so funny because that's what he led with. He didn't say cop or military. He went, "You a cop?"
No,
what?
military.
Yeah, that was number 2.
There's a uniform in your closet? I'm just trying to narrow down what it is.
If he would have said that, I would have been so freaked out. Like, well, yes. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, who are you? We've been looking for you, Nathaniel.
They called me by my Amish name.
Oh, that's fucking great. Yeah, that he was just trying to figure it out. It's also such a weird thing to ask. Like, I get that.
Right?
I don't know. Why did he need to know that?
I don't know.
He's got a tally behind the fucking desk. He's like, listen, dude, I'm doing surveys here, and don't fuck up my shit.
You answer yes to one of these because I know it's right.
Listen, they pay money for studies that are outrageous, so I'm conducting this one, and you're fucking up my numbers.
You said no to Zen so hard. I know you're one of the other two. Yes.
Only cops and military thinks this shit's for pussies.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny you say that they're for pussies because think about it this way. Mm-hmm. We are the last generation. We almost fucking destroyed smoking. Not cool. Gives you cancer. Not good. It's still cool. Can I interest you in some berrylicious mint vapes? Smoking rules.
Wait, are you telling me I can have Fruit Loops and smoking? Sign me the fuck up, fam.
Yeah. we are part of the same generation that tried to kill it and then decided we can make it better. We did the $1 Million Man on smoking.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, it's because of cereal commercials. Like, we were indoctrinated through cereal commercials, and then they just started creating e-cigarettes with cereal flavors, and they knew 90s kids couldn't resist those flavors. They had all the data.
Millennials.
It's all there.
All of us millennials were like, wait, they're taking the dye out of our cereal? They won't look pretty and colorful? Fuck that. Yeah. Put it back into the smokes.
Shit, yeah. Oh, no, dude. Yeah, it's... I don't even. It's funny because I've seen and I know it's. There's nothing to back it up because it's from a TV show. So, but I think I sent it to you. It was that video of Billy Bob Thornton from some TV show where he's smoking a cigarette and the guy goes, "You're still smoking those things? They're gonna kill you." And he goes, "Smoking doesn't kill you. It's that shit you're fucking eating right there." And he's like, "You ever been to Japan? The whole fucking country smokes."
Oh yeah.
You see people in the streets smoking unfiltered Pall Malls, and they live, and then they go do Tai Chi, and they live to be in their 90s. And you know why they live? Because they don't eat that shit you're eating. And the guy's got like donuts. And
he's got all the
cereal. Yeah, and I'm like, and it's funny because it's definitely one of those like, like, you know, it's one of those now it's weird how like healthcare, like eating healthy and stuff has become like a right-wing thing.
Hey, be careful here. You might get shot.
Yeah, that's true. Is there a dot on my head right now?
Yeah, you got to be careful now when you shoot your shot, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that opinion is about to get denied.
Well, depose it first, man.
it's from one of those kind of accounts, which is funny that like they're just like, no, it's the industry. We should be able to smoke cigarettes all we want. I'm like, I don't think you need to say that. Let's pump the brakes.
It's also funny because the comeback is happening where people are like, you know what, I want old cars, so they're going back and buying older cars. So you're starting to see people getting these things, and I don't know if you've seen any of the Instagrams. Like, what is this on the door? They're flipping an ashtray and not realizing that's an ashtray because they're dumb kids with money.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like they're buying like 92 fucking like Chevys
It
for
was a
whatever
Suburban
reason.
this kid had. And he's like, what is all these? It's fucking ash.
I'll tell you what that is. That is a road trip boredom killer. Because before cell phones, kids, see, we had to use our imaginations or just fiddle fuck around. And I remember just all the time just being in the back fucking flipping that thing up and down. I remember getting yelled at for playing with the ashtray.
Because they were metal and you could hear them everywhere.
Oh, dude, I got yelled at all the time about, like, fuck, quit playing with the ashtray.
But, I mean, I was like, in my head, I'm like, dude, if you're in your 20s, this is where you dress up, everybody getting that, and you just show up, everybody's got a cigar getting out of that thing.
Yeah, dude, I honestly, if I smoked cigarettes, how awesome it would be to buy a car from the early 90s with ashtrays in it with your boys and just be like, guys, we're going smoke. Like, that's just your activity for the night. You're just grabbing a pack of fucking cowboy killers and you just all have your own fucking ashtray.
Yeah.
And you're just just smoking and ashing it. Dude, fucking what a night. What a night with the boys. Am I right?
Yeah, you get a Buick LeSabre with a T-top.
Oh, just rolling around smoking fucking reds, dude.
What are you guys doing in that boat? It's got T-top, dude. Free ventilation.
Oh, man, dude. I'm driving around my Oldsmobile tonight with smoking Newports with my homies.
Got my Oldsmobile MK3 on airbags. Smooth as hell, dude.
Oh, just as smooth as this camera light.
These filters do wonders, man.
Oh, dude, you're gonna see that. That'll be a car service at some point. Is just offering cars with ashtrays in them, and we should start that. We should get a fleet of cars and just rent them out and let people do that.
I mean, yeah, we could become our own Hertz, but what do we call it though?
I don't know. Hurt your lungs.
No. It's too on the nose. Smooth pull.
Yeah. Unfiltered automobiles.
We'll just call it Spirit, because that's apparently what everybody's smoking now.
Hell yeah, dude. And that company's going under, so the name's up for grabs.
Is it really?
Yeah, they fired for bankruptcy.
Oof. Dude, I remember in the 90s when they came out and you could get a whole carton for $10 out of Sports Illustrated.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about the cigarette company, the airline.
Oh, the airline. Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say, God, wow, that's crazy. American Spirits is going down.
No, you can still, they're still killing it. They're still.
Literally.
Yeah, so, that would be
you know, as a matter of fact, who's losing their customer base quicker, healthcare or cigarettes? That's the real question.
I don't know, dude. That's a tough one. I guess healthcare, new customers are born every day, whereas the age gap with smoking has kept going down. So I think smoking.
Okay,
right?
Okay. But because smoking's making a comeback, right? I've been seeing some people out there with some
smoking darts.
Smoking cancer sticks.
It'll never go away. Smoking cigarettes looks cool. It still is cool. Like I was just gonna say here, we're talking about like we've lost some things. Like nobody smokes in cars anymore, right? Like when's the last time you got in a car that smelled like cigarettes? Honestly, I kind of miss.
Just saw a chick sitting in the passenger seat at Walgreens, sitting and just had the door cracked, just puffing away.
Right.
So
yeah,
just seen it.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen it, I guess. But when's the last time you personally got in a car of somebody who's a smoker?
Oh, years.
Yeah, I guess it hasn't been years for me because a lot of my friends who still did smoke for a long time, they didn't smoke in their car.
No.
Or if they did, it was always windowed down, cigarette outside.
Not
But,
even
like,
that.
most-
They quit doing that until, yeah, because they said the system or whatever, that smoke bomb you have to put in your car to get rid of smoke smells expensive.
I didn't even know that was a fucking thing you could buy.
Yeah, it's like
You
a
could buy thing.
it's like a chemical bug bomb that you put in your car to get rid of smoke smell.
That's crazy. You
I
should
think
use
it'll
that.
kill you if you're in the car with it. Like, it's
Nice.
not good.
We should put one of those in as a security system so people don't steal your car. Somebody steals your car, and you just ignite that fucking thing.
Just fumigate the person. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, he died of mesothelioma.
He must have been at Camp Lazaro.
Oh no. It's
Asbestos! Oh my god!
oh, the seats are pure asbestos.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, the smoking in cars, you just don't see much anymore. I guess, like you said, you do see it. You got to go to the poor neighborhoods in a Walmart parking lot, and you'll see it a lot.
Or if you find anybody, and I mean, this person is on death's door, but if you find a sad sack that's still driving a PT Cruiser, rest assured half the pack is smoked in that car.
You're right. You know how I know smoking hasn't gone away and in the abundance that you thought it would is the fact that casinos still allow you to smoke in them.
You know, I haven't been to one in a long time, but do this.
I was there a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I'm not going to say there. I was going to say strip clubs. They used to have cigarette old school where you put in the money to buy them and have that pull lever.
Yeah, a lot of them still do, but I don't think they let you smoke inside.
Oh, see, that's dumb.
Yeah, like at least I know within the past 6 years when I went to one, they definitely still had them. I went to
Oh,
Kansas
and
City
gentlemen,
this week.
Mercedes wants to protect their lungs, so if you could please step side stage to smoke.
If you please respect our athletes and make sure to keep them in their healthiest possible to perform at the highest level.
You know, boys and girls, they're dancing for your NIL dollars.
You got Chris Collinsworth there. He's like, that lady's just like the Patrick Mahomes is stripping. Look at her. She's about to go out of bounds, and then bam, she steps back and nobody does it like Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, if he was on stage, would be twerking his ass off.
You know, Patrick Mahomes, it's almost Christmas, should be at the center of the nativity scene.
But you were talking about smoking in bars. Like when I went down to Kansas City this past weekend, it was funny. We were in one of the many bars we went to, but my girlfriend points out, oh my God, they have like a whole row of cigarettes up there, so you could just buy packs here.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, a lot of bars do that. And I was like, I like how this one says $12 cash only. If you want a pack of cigarettes, it's $12 cash and you can have it.
That's how you know they went over to just buy them dirt cheap at the PX on a military base.
Oh, for sure. Somebody's got the hookup somewhere.
Oh yeah, and they're making
Because $12 for a pack of smokes at a bar is actually a decent deal.
It's still a rip in Missouri, dude. That's a rip off.
It's a rip off. Oh, for sure. I'm not saying it's
That's
not a
New
rip
York
off.
prices, man.
Oh, dude, when I was in New York, it was $17 for a pack.
Okay, that's a deal in New York, is what I said.
Yeah, dude. And that was 2 years ago. It's got to
shit.
be even worse now. So but I'm telling you, from
You
what
can
I've
only
seen
buy
in bars
singles
before-
in New York now.
Oh, dude, I remember when we were in Indianapolis during the tour we did. Sam and I wanted cigarettes, and so we started walking. And the bar we were performing at was the closest gas station's 4 or 5 blocks down. That's where you're gonna have to go get them. I'm like, okay. So we start walking because we couldn't take the car for whatever reason. And we're walking, and I see a bar, and it looks like a little divey kind of looking bar. And I look at Sam and I go, I bet you there's cigarettes in there. And he goes, what makes you think that? I was like, just trust me. I walk in, and I'm like, you guys got cigarettes? They're like, oh, yeah, right here. What do you want? I just bought them, and I had to pay a little bit extra, but I didn't have to walk 5 more blocks to get to
My
the gas
lungs
station.
can't handle this. I've been smoking so much.
Yeah. But I walk out and just toss Sam a pack, and he's like, how the fuck did you know that? I was like, I don't know. I'm a dirt ball, I guess. I can just sense one place that sells cigarettes.
See, you could have played that off. Oh man, I would have lied to my friends back, stole them from a guy, and just
walked in there, stole. They were still in the wrapper. That'd been hilarious. They somehow lifted unwrapped cigarettes.
It's like, hey man, yeah, he had a carton. I just jacked one out of his. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, don't you know every dive bar has a old man who's passed out with a carton of cigarettes? It's like their pot of gold. If you catch them with the rainbow,
Yeah.
you could steal their Pall Malls.
I'm sorry, they're the hundreds though.
Dude, local drunks are just leprechauns for cigarettes. You'll never get me carton.
3 shots of Jameson say I do.
Yeah. Oh, you only get me carton after I've had about 12 Guinness.
Whew.
Yeah, we went down to Kansas City. That happened, and this is a really fun thing. We went down there. We were just kind of getting away for the weekend, having a good time, and went and checked out the sites. I'd never really been around. Have you ever been to like Kansas City, but not like for like a game or anything? Just like actually gone to the city?
Yeah, to go to like Arthur Bryant's and stuff like that for barbecue.
Oh, nice.
Fucking rules.
Yeah, we went to Gates. Is where we went to check out.
Oh, dude,
and that was good.
You got immunized?
What?
Immunized, you went to Gates, Bill Gates.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that joke went right over my head.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've been up with the times,
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I forget references because my third booster has really made me retarded.
Yeah, you're chipped up to the gills, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm so chipped up, dude. I listened to Travis Kelce and went and got my booster shots.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But I'd never really been. I didn't know much about Kansas. I've never been around or done any of like the sites or anything. So we went and checked out stuff. We went to like the Plaza and Union Station and stuff. And Union Station was doing a big Christmas experience.
Okay.
And Nathan, I know you know what Christmas is, but have you ever experienced Christmas?
I don't think I want to the way you're saying it.
This was the gag I was doing to my girlfriend the whole time. I kept seeing, every time I saw a Christmas experience, I'd just walk over to the side and be like, experience. Sure, you've been to Christmas, but have you experienced Christmas? She's like, fucking stop it. Because the mall's packed and I'm doing this and acting like a dickhead.
Yeah, you're making it sound like Christmas is gonna bend you over, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you're gonna get some holiday joy, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Naughty or nice, you're getting some experience, honey.
All right, I like where this is going.
But yeah, and I didn't know this. Did you know Hallmark is also based out of Kansas City?
No, I thought it was based off TV.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, I had no, but yeah, their headquarters out of Kansas City.
Oh, I thought they were just based off shitty movies. Okay.
Yeah,
we get all our sayings for our cards off our movies.
Yeah, have you ever had some like? And my girlfriend did that thing where she told me, she's like, "Well, yeah, and that's why they have the Hallmark experience here." And I was like, Why did
you do it again? Experience.
Well, I said, why do they have the experience here? And she's like, because of Hallmark. I was like, that's just a corporate sponsor. What does Hallmark in Kansas City have anything to do? But she kept saying it. She kept telling me it's the Hallmark experience. I'm like, well, you're saying that like I know something that I'm supposed to know. And she's like, Hallmark is based out of here. And I was like, I had no idea. Who the fuck knows that? And she's like, you should.
So where's
why?
Where's their prolific writing station?
I know, that's what I said. Well, where's their writing room? Because I can have a job today.
I can go write cheesy one-liners.
Oh yeah, dude. But yeah, I didn't know that, and so they had the Hallmark Christmas experience, and we decided we were gonna go check it out because they had like a big village in the plaza that you could go into. So we start walking towards the entrance, and it's this whole like wrap around. You got to go around this big fence, and then it gets to a point where there's security, and they got like metal detectors and everything
for
to get
Hallmark.
The Christmas Village. For Hallmark Christmas Village, yes. It's in downtown Kansas City. I think that's why.
Safest place in the United States.
You think?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just what the left said.
That's what the left said. Okay, cool. But we get to the security, and I stop before it, and I said, hey, babe, we can't go in. She goes, why? I was like, oh, we can't go in. She's like, why? I was like, I have my knife on me.
You're the reason. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize you were a European savant. You don't carry guns. You carry a knife for mass stabbings.
Give me your fucking wallet, governor. Well, I hold him up and nobody gets to stab me.
I'm going to stab all you cockney bastards.
Yeah. I'll take on every one of you. I've done like 4 accents in that. There's not one consistent accent.
You know what? I like it.
They're all criminals at every borough of England.
That's right. IRAs are correct.
But yeah, so she looks at me. She's like, "Why the fuck would you bring your knife?" And we drove down that morning. And I just have my knife my pocket knife that sits on by my wallet and stuff. So a lot of days I just throw it. I take it to work with me when I go into the office some days.
Yeah,
so
for those of you that don't know, Wade walks around. He's actually got a switchblade, and it's much like grease. He's just playing with it constantly.
Yeah. It's a fidget toy, honestly, and I've talked about this.
It's your fidget spinner?
It's my fidget spinner. If you're a fan of Not Worth the Time, check it out. There's a whole episode called Fidget Knife where I talk about I only have a knife because it's like a fidget toy. I spin it in my fingers. I just flick it in and out. It's a dangerous fucking toy is all it is. But it comes in handy. I had to cut open a box somewhere, and nobody else had a knife, but I had one. It's handy.
It's handy, but most of the time people look at you like you're a freak until that one moment, and they're like, this guy rules.
Oh, this guy's prepared. Also, my knife's not just a knife. It's much like a fidget toy. It has multiple tasks. Like I could also break a window with it. I could cut a seatbelt with it. It's a multi-tool.
Oh, okay. Well, when you put that label on it, it's a Christmas gift.
Yeah. It's honestly sometimes a Christmas miracle.
That's right. And sometimes it's an experience on the receiving end.
Yeah, so because of my knife, we didn't get to do the Hallmark Christmas experience.
I would say that knife actually saved you.
Yeah, it might have. Also, I'll say this. You were talking about how you look like a cop, apparently, to people, or a military guy. I look like a dude who carries a knife. Like, if I would have walked up, I'm glad I noticed before we went to security because it was just in my pocket.
I'm just picturing a little European kid going, Mom, Bear Grylls is here.
Bear Grylls. Oh, he's going to drink his pee. Bear Grylls, mother. Yeah, I'm just glad I saved myself the embarrassment of like walking through the metal detector.
Okay.
Because I just happened to.
Would that really be embarrassing? Be like, you get to confirmation bias of being like, yeah, I fucking carry a weapon.
Yeah. But I just happened to tap my pocket while we were just walking, and I felt my knife, and I went, oh fuck, I forgot I have this on me. But we're also in Missouri. Like, isn't 90% of the population probably carrying a knife?
No, they're carrying a gun.
No? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, for sure. So. Yeah, I guess they don't want to protect the Christmas village.
I wonder if there's anybody that's ever gone to the village and just be like, hold on a second, and have a cartoonish amount of guns. Like, let me grab the one off my ankle here. Let me grab. I got one on my waist. Got a couple in my coat.
He's just Deadpool pulling fucking guns out of everywhere.
It looks like The Mask where he's unloading everything. How'd that get in there?
Yeah. Tommy gun.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So I ruined the Christmas experience.
I would say you saved yourself. Men out there, just carry a knife randomly with you. It'll save you from having to do things you don't want to.
Right. Which is fun because what happens
you
is
literally get to cut yourself out of the fun you don't want to have.
Yeah. Nowhere where I can't bring a knife isn't fun. Is fun. You know what I mean? Name one place I can't take a knife that's fun. The Chiefs Stadium. Well, fuck, you got me there. It's It's called Arrowhead. They literally have a weapon on the side of the fucking building. What do you mean I can't take a knife?
Sir, you can't take a knife, but you can have this tomahawk.
Yeah. You can only use Native American weapons that are allowed to be brought into the stadium.
Which, oddly enough, was only an inconvenience for 2 cities in the United States. Every place else is okay.
Yeah, what bothered me about we did save ourselves because when we walked around the experience, like we walked in front of it to go take a picture in front of the Christmas tree because you could still see it.
Mm-hmm.
But like then we could see inside and see the shops, and it was just like it's. Have you ever been to a Hallmark store?
Oh, overpriced and depressing? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what was in there. And so I was like, oh, I'm so glad we didn't go in there.
Oh, look, there's a Xanax store next to everything else.
Also, I was prepared to throw my knife away if my girlfriend wanted to go in.
Oh, no.
If she wanted to go in bad enough, I told her, I was like, I'll throw it away. It's fine. I'll
if
toss
that
my
guy,
knife.
okay, see, here's where we differ. You're willing to do that. I would have, oh, man.
No, but
I'll
Nathan,
go ahead and I'll just out myself on this. I would be a compulsive liar in that and said this is an family heirloom that's been passed down. This is actually my great-great-grandfather's, even though it's a Swiss Army knife from 5 years ago.
Well, see, Nathan, I looked at it this way, because if we don't go in, I tell the story we told now.
Mm-hmm.
If we go in and I throw that knife out, then I get to be like, yeah, we went to the Christmas experience. But it wasn't lose a knife good. Like I get to hold that over her and be like, I threw away a knife once for you. Don't tell me I don't sacrifice anything.
Yeah, and that's where the knife starts getting bigger. Eventually, you're like, it was a Bowie knife with brass knuckles on the handle.
Yeah, yeah. I get to just tell the story. Yeah, dude, it's like a fishing story about losing my knife. Oh, that knife that got away.
Someone kept
Sylvester
it.
Stallone autographed it. It was the Bowie knife from fucking Rambo.
I had the hilt custom done to fit my hand better.
Yeah. Yeah, so that I just knew, like, no matter what it was. Also, it was just, I have too many knives. Like, it was just like, okay, one more I would have got. It is what it is.
You're starting to sound like a traveling circus knife thrower at this point. Like, I got too many, man. I've just
if you don't think I've thrown all my knives at cardboard to see which one I could throw the best, you're mistaken.
I've always taken mine to like wooden fences to see if I could get any of them to hit, and always the handle's too heavy, so the balance is off. Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, the throwing knives are hard. No, you gotta do like a yeah. You can't flip them. You gotta like throw.
Yeah, that's where I slit my wrist unintentionally.
Yeah, but what really bothered me too is no Christmas goths during the entire Christmas experience that I was at. How are there not one Christmas goth in a major city?
Easy. They were at the Nightmare Before Christmas experience.
Ah.
Yeah.
But you'd think you'd see one. Just one that got dragged by their family. Like, everybody had to come, and they brought them all.
Yeah, well, Hallmark did have that, but they didn't hit their target demo very well, so they had to get rid of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, we can't sell Jankos.
Yeah, no. Christmas Jankos would rip, though. I bet if we called Janko up and pitched that idea, they would start selling them, and they would sell them.
Yeah, they put Christmas lights inside the pockets.
100%.
Hey, we put a little Christmas stocking on the Misfit. You say, buy this shirt.
My other thing I had to bring up, and this isn't like mind blowing.
Okay.
But it's something that like it is weird to think about because it's something we've talked about. But it's the whole Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift relationship, right?
Okay.
I'm walking around some of these stations. I'm walking around some of these stores, right? And some of them are like little like boutique stores within Union Station, right? And of course, every store has Chiefs stuff, right? Or some kind of stuff that's like football adjacent.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense. Like
yeah.
It's the biggest thing in their town right now.
That's the only thing.
And
they got the
they have
Royals.
the Royals. The Royals won the World Series.
What am I
recently.
talking about? It's the only thing. Okay.
Wow, how dare you, sir? How dare you?
I mean, if you want to go say you saw an MLB game that masquerades as an MLB team, sure, you can go to the Royals.
Oh, wow, you were just hateful today.
I'm not. You what, dude?
But so these little boutique stores, right? They all have their Kansas City Chiefs merch, adjacent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The weird stuff to me is the fact that how many of them have Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift merch, like it's relationship merch. So it's like pictures of both of them on a
Are
t-shirt.
you saying they have TT merch?
Yeah, they got TT merch.
Yeah. Get your TT gear here.
Yeah, they got TT gear, dude.
Check out the TTs.
But like, and it's not like it's like shirts. Okay, whatever. I get the stuff that's weird is like I saw a water bottle with their two faces on them. Could you imagine being a person walking around with a Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift water bottle?
Yeah. That's something I'd see at the goth experience.
This represents pain.
Yeah, exactly. They have, because I mean, come on, what I don't know about you. All the goths I saw that wore black always had something fluorescent pink. There's like a vibrant color to go with.
I just think about them like, okay, right? It's got to just be so weird to have a relationship that public, that people are buying merch with your guys' face on it. Because, like, think about Justin and Britney Spears, right? Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears. Remember how big that relationship was and everybody talked? I don't think there was ever
the Canadian
merch based around
tuxedo event.
Yeah. I don't think there was ever merch around them, though, right?
I don't know. You could buy tears from the river that were cried.
Look it up. Like, what? Can you think of any other couple who ever had merch together?
Pam and Tommy. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, they did have an ultimate merch.
Yes, they
didn't see
did.
a dime of it, though.
Ray J and Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Some might say that that's the most X-rated merch.
Oh, Let's see.
I'm trying to. I'm going to merch. I just typed in.
You're just typing in couple merch.
They do have, yeah. I guess they. Well, now of course they have merch. Like they have pictures of them in the denim thing together. But I guess I just don't remember seeing stuff like that at the time.
I don't think people are so self-published as they are now.
Yeah, that's true. But I also get, like, it's Kansas City, so if, like, you were a Swiftie beforehand and also a Kansas City fan, and then all of a sudden they're now dating, like, I guess you'd be kind of into that weird crossover somehow.
Yeah, and that also begs the question, do you have a bunch of Taylor Swifts, like, psychos that just are in Kansas City wandering around in hopes of maybe coming across those two?
Yeah, there probably are. Somebody's trying to get that to happen. I also just think about like this merch, right? Like if they ever break up, are they going to send it to some like third world country like they do the Super Bowl T-shirts? Of
Yeah,
the
it's
losing
going
team?
to Guatemala, man.
We love Taylor and Travis.
Yeah.
Team Tete.
Right. Currently, they still think she's with Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taylor and Loki forever.
Somewhere in Indonesia, somebody thinks they're still with Mac Miller.
Who? Oh, Ariana Grande and Mac Miller.
Yeah. No, it's bootleg merch where it was like they mixed it up where they accidentally put Taylor's face over Ariana Grande's and they were like, oh shit, we can't sell these. It's the wrong relationship.
There's a thing that just says Kanye Hart Taylor. Gotcha.
Oh, that's so funny, dude. It is just so. I just think about that. Like, it's either going to get given to some third world country or. Which they know who Taylor Swift is, so
yeah.
like she's a global pop star. They probably not know who Travis Kelce, or it's going to be in that giant garbage land pile. I just see pictures.
The thing that sucks is what they're doing is they basically recreated like a high school couple, right? You get the popular girl, star football player, one of the main people on the football team dating, right? Problem is the entire world is the high school now. See, it has to suck to try and do anything.
Oh, 100%. Well, don't like. I feel like I've read stories like she has to basically rent out an entire restaurant if she just wants to go eat somewhere.
That's stupid.
Doesn't that suck, ass?
It really does.
And like, I know she's making tons of money, right? But is she making like?
You think she just breaks even? She's like, I just keep having to rent places out.
Man, I just can't do anything. I'm barely
scraping by. I keep having to rent the whole hotels in other countries.
Yeah. Well, it's not the hotels, I think, but like restaurants. I feel like I've definitely seen where that's had to happen before, or what. Like that happens with celebrities a lot. Is they'll.
See,
but maybe they don't actually have to rent it. Knowing most like restaurants, they'll just give them the space for free because they know they're going to pay a bunch anyway.
I just don't understand the people that go ballistic when they see them, because those two walk in, I could give two shits left about what's going on. Now, let's see. Who would I
also?
I'm trying to think who I'd even care to see. Mine's dorkish, though.
Yeah.
Mine would be like Hogan. If I see Hulk Hogan come in, I'm like, dude.
Well, see, like I try to I leave people like that alone because I'm sure it happens all the time, and I like having I'd love to have interactions with some people, right? But I don't want to bother them, and that's my thing. Is I always think I'm bothering everybody all the time. That's how my brain works.
Yeah, but
and like when I ran into Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, like. I froze, and I made it even more awkward because I just avoided trying to talk to them. I was just like, I'm just going to go get coffee.
And everybody I've ever seen, like when I ran into Ludacris at Dairy Queen, all I said to him, because he was just there talking.
When did the fuck did that happen?
Sioux City was in middle school. Yeah. And
You've never told me this story.
Yeah, just
you ran into Ludacris?
At a Dairy Queen, of all places, yeah.
Did he want to lick it from his head to his toes?
Face down, ass up. That's the way he likes to fuck. So you get all I said to him even was, dude, I appreciate everything you do. Your music rules. And then that's it.
Did you just go, appreciate you, man? And then
no, he's like, thanks, man. It means a lot. And that's it. And I left.
That's perfect. That's a perfect interaction. that's
I didn't want an
autograph.
I didn't want. I didn't. And mind you, this happened when nobody had cell phones, so it's like unless you came in with a Polaroid.
Yeah, and none of your friends believed you probably when you told them that later.
None of them did until Corey came there because his parents drove us over there. And he's like, "Yeah, we fucking met Ludacris."
Damn. Well, that's also like and that's like one of those things. Celebrity, I guess, like Ludacris, like wasn't as gigantic as it is now, right? Like
that was when What's Your Fantasy came out. That was his first album when he was there.
Okay, gotcha. But like, you could still go to a Dairy Queen and go like, if there's not a paparazzi in the middle of it.
No.
The entire world's a paparazzi now because we all have these phones in our pockets.
True.
So like, you can't not get recorded or have pictures taken of you just getting a coffee or a Blizzard somewhere.
Yeah, because that's why I was trying to think though, who I'd actually go apeshit for. And I can't really think of anybody. Most of them, I'd do the exact same thing. It's just like, hey, man, I appreciate your work.
Like a celebrity, like
I really don't care. What am I going to do? I'd get nothing out of it, and they damn sure don't.
Yeah, and the people I've now, especially like what I've done with comedy, I've met people that I really admire in comedy, and actually gotten to hang out with them and be in rooms with them. So it's like I've just had those interactions. So I'm like, oh, cool, I can just be like this. It's normal, and they're just people. I know that. Like, I'm trying to think of like what there is a celebrity, and I think celebrity now, because of if you really like somebody, you follow them on like YouTube or Instagram. You have this peek into their lives probably more. So I don't think there is that like awe of celebrity, right? As much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like there's
no mystique to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can just walk up. I think most people can be like, oh, but there are probably but a fan is short for fanatic. So like there still are those people who go ape shit. I'm trying to think. I don't know who I'd go ape shit for.
I can't see it. Like I know, like okay, a big one for me would have been Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
But I'd just be like, dude, I really loved your work, and I can tell him the exact movie. I'm like, I fucking love that. Thank you. And that, that's about as most.
And he'd be cool about it. But like, you're
Because I'd
talking
be like,
about where you'd be like,
Constantine
oh my
fucking
God.
ruled. Thank you for doing that.
Oh yeah, dude, that movie does rule. Not appreciated enough.
No.
That movie fucking rips.
I
dude.
love that movie.
It's so good.
I love that movie. But that's the
wanna go
only thing
watch
I'd
it
say to
right
him is
now.
be like, dude, I fucking appreciate you made that movie. Thank you.
Yeah, I just, man, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anybody I can really think. I'm trying to think who I would be like, holy fuck.
That's the thing.
Honestly, I know who it would be. Who I'd be like, oh fuck, like it'd be weird, and it's weird because he's also like so much younger than me. But Brock Purdy. Honestly, if I met Brock, I'd be like, dude, like what you did in your first 2 years, what you did at Iowa State, and then what you did the first 2 years with the Niners is so fucking cool. Like I would be kind of like dorked out a little bit. I'd try to play it cool, but like, I'd be like, oh fuck, dude.
I think honestly, mine would be Triple H or Shawn Michaels, just because you taught me to be a better asshole, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, meeting Shawn Michaels would be pretty fucking. I'd be like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah,
That would be a tough.
It's just more because childhood memories. That's really what it is.
Oh, I know who I'd probably. It'd be
Barney, got it. All right.
Chipper Jones. He was my fucking
Chipper,
hero, dude.
Do you ever ride your surfboard you got, dude? Oh.
Yeah. No, I think I would. I think I'd be like, I think I'd be too struck to like actually be like, holy fuck, it's fucking Chipper Jones. Or, yeah.
No,
So.
fucking Greg Maddox, and I'd ask him, how much did you appreciate pitching to Chipper Jones in a practice and to throw him off, taking your hat off to show him your bald spot? How much did you enjoy doing that?
It would, anybody from the '98 Braves, I'd probably be like, fucking, whoa.
Yeah.
It'd fucking blow my mind to meet any of those guys.
See, that's the thing, though. I'd geek out on their stories because that's all I'd want from them.
Yeah, and that's what I want too. Yeah, like like I'm not gonna try to go up and just like get pictures or record them.
I don't give a fuck about that. I just want fun because they have them. They all do.
Well, and see, this is where you
Joe
run
Buck's
into,
got fucking hilarious stories.
Well, and that's the problem is if you. So does Chris Collinsworth. Let me tell you about that time I went to the titty bar with Patrick Mahomes.
No. Have you heard Joe Buck getting stoned?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've heard, yeah
he just tells his cabbie, he's like, the guy's drinking a Coke. He's like, I'm gonna need that, and you just stop here, but I need that drink. Just gets out.
That's so funny. No, it's like where I come in, like would bother. I'd fuck up. I'm always want to do what you talked about doing is just go up and be like, hey, glad to meet you. Like, really appreciate you, big fan. Just like what you do. Thank you. The part that always throws me off is when they go, "Oh, thanks, man. Hey," and then they start trying to have a conversation with me. Like they just want to have a
That's
chat.
where I don't know what to do. I'm like,
and that's where, dude, that happened with Dan Soder so hard. When I met Dan, I was like, oh, I just was like, hey, man, like, big fan, just glad to meet you. Like, thanks for all you do. Thank you for the laughs. And he goes, hell yeah. And he goes, and I was wearing my 49ers hoodie. And he goes, fuck yeah, bang, bang, Niner gang. What's up? And then we started talking football. And I was like, thank God you're talking about Niner football because otherwise I have no way to carry this conversation.
I still hate the fact you got one of my favorite comedians, probably, just the way he goes about it and stuff, to get him to tell me to go fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah, it was very funny.
That's how I was like, yeah, you had a good time. That sucks.
He was a great dude. Shout out Dan Soder. Not we're helping him out, but shout out Dan Soder.
Yeah. He needs he needs to step up.
He needs that boost. He needs that, who gives it that bump?
That P&G bump.
Procter
and Gamble.
You know who really needs a bump, Nathan?
Who does? Oh, all the wrestlers, dude. They really need more. Now, check it out. But puntagame.com. Go check the entire network out. It's free there at your fingertips. Everything from day one back when we were bullshitting about Game of Thrones. Didn't know what we were doing. Libations may or may not have been included. So go check out the entire network. But over on youtube.com, in that search bar, type out Comic Wade Taylor with 0 spaces. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor. You get clips of this show, Not Worth the Time, That Man's Stand-Up, as well as full episodes of all the aforementioned shows. So like and subscribe, but jump back on over to puntinggame.com. Get yourself some merch.
That's right, everybody. It's the holiday season. You need last-minute gifts just for
Experience.
yourself. Fuck getting everybody else something. Get yourself something nice at the Pun and Game shop. Get yourself t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at punandgame.com. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout.
It's an experience. We're out. Peace.
Knives save you from experience.
Who is him?